Yo, what is good, y'all? Fast here with another banger. Today we're gonna watch some Colin of the Herd and Nick Wright actually joined, so this is a perfect first time watch. With like watching the segment wise, you know what I mean? Because if y'all been changing the channel, y'all know that we're big on skipping Shannon. Obviously, we react to everything news wise that of them ending on obviously the last show, skips comments on it, other people's comments even and all that. And then y'all know I'm a no matter what, I do sports talk every Monday. That's 100%. And then there's other days where I'm just chilling and I want to because I'm gonna watch it anyway. Like today. So, we did first take yesterday, and that shit got taken down, yo. It got taken down. So I don't even think I can do first take. So it's looking like this is the only option. Colin the Herd and Nick. Those as of right now. That's just the way it's looking. I might still try some first take and see if it has to be the shorter segment. But if you watch a whole segment, they're not gonna let me post it. So that's just the way it is right now. Skip it, why I do have to leave, but hey, so I'm still gonna do sports talk at least every Monday for sure, 100%. But I did want to, since that got deleted yesterday, I did want to see what they have to say. This is what we reacted yesterday. What first take I had to say about Bradley Beal, and so now we get to hear Nick and Colin's take on it. And I know this isn't the whole segment, so we're gonna watch like 5-7 minutes of this. So let's go ahead and watch it, man. This is a good first. This is a sports talk we're gonna have to rock with. Oh, so I'm gonna start to get used to it, bro. I like Nick a lot. Colin is like good, but at the same time he says it sometimes. So let's see.
I mean, literally, you should be in like
What's
a
up?
John Wick movie or something.
Uh-huh.
Who dresses this nice?
Okay.
It's incredible.
That's a hair joke, I think. The John Wick.
No, it's not.
That's first of all.
He kind of does it.
Okay.
Second of all,
I'm waiting for a review out now. Got it up
if you still
Sunday.
have me or not.
So good.
There we go. There, now I can see you again. I lost you for a second. I'm not sure if you have my audio. I hope you do.
Nick don't miss. Nick don't miss though. This man Nick don't miss. Nick reminds me of.
A bit of a halfway in.
Y'all don't know my real name. My real name is Nick.
He said,
My
"Are
name's
you
Nick.
inviting me?" And you said, "I can't."
Oh, this guy reminds me of me.
invite
I don't know.
you. Not,
One day, you know?
yes, I'm inviting you. So, J-Mac, if I were you, I would try to get that locked down because Colin can be a slippery fella. But it's good to see you guys again.
Okay, so I want to get into the Bradley Beal thing.
That's all we're here for. That's all we're here for. We're not here for anything else. I just see the titles, KD's legacy. Ooh, we might have to see what he got to say about KD's legacy. I don't care about the Malone LeBron shit.
Fit out later. Miami didn't fit. Hey, Bosch, go be a perimeter guy. Nobody liked Mario Chalmers. They had no.
Yeah, this guy Colin thinks it's gonna fit. It doesn't fit, Colin. It doesn't fit. You're talking about who needs bench. Who needs bench? Colin. He said who was on the Heat's bench, the Celtics bench, the Nuggets bench. Okay. Even if they didn't have that many players on the bench, they still at least had one person. The Celtics don't even have one person. The Nuggets had Bruce Brown. The Celtics had Malcolm Brogdon. The Heat had Kyle Lowry. They don't even have one person, bro.
I know Phoenix now has three.
They only have 4 players. 3 players. They sucks.
Get some defenders. I like the move because I think it's a talent league. It's not always a perfect fit league. Your thoughts?
I agree with you on you can't fully evaluate this until you see what the Ayton trade is, as I think there will be an Ayton trade. But I'm surprised you initially liked it because you said, and I agreed with you last week, that if you remove LeBron James, super team success rate is not super high. And the ones that have worked, like the big 3 in Boston, they all did 3 very distinct things. I'm skeptical of this for a number of reasons.
Yes, Nick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who I understand
he's just bro. If Beal score, if one of them score, Beal might not even have the bonus hands that much. He's gonna go back to his old days where he just catch and shoot. But if one of them scoring, the others aren't.
Older 30 because he came in the league at 19.
They can't
he
play
had
defense.
been incredibly durable, but then the last 3 seasons he has not been. So another player with injury concerns, another player whose biggest skill set is the skill set of your 2 other best players.
Yeah.
And you are removing depth and you are removing defense.
Yeah.
I think you could have taken Chris Paul and traded him for lesser pieces that would have made you a better team.
Yeah, bro. Y'all could have traded Chris Paul for a bench.
I don't know how this gets you closer. What I do know is because of the new CBA, this is now your team. Aside from the Ayton move, which could happen, obviously.
Yeah.
Once you do or don't on Ayton, whatever team you go into this year with is going to be your team for the rest of Kevin Durant's time there.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's good enough. I think they're good. I think they're probably the 5th or 6th best team in the league. I don't think it's good enough. I don't think it's the right idea. And the new owner there, I give him credit for caring and wanting to spend money. But in 5 months of
KD can't get it done.
ownership,
I'm sorry.
he has traded for Kevin Durant.
Can't get it done
He
without
has
Curry.
almost fought the 2-time MVP. He has installed Isaiah Thomas as a shadow GM. He has fired the head coach, and now he's traded for Bradley Beal. It's a lot of upheaval in a very short time for Ishbia as the new owner.
So, I think we both acknowledge Kevin Durant is great. I
Kyrie.
almost feel like Phil Mickelson got compared to Tiger, but they're two very different people.
Now, they were talking about if the Suns get Westbrook. That would work, in my opinion. I think that would make it better. I think that would go crazy, like, actually. I think the Suns should get Westbrook, bro.
Durant's just a remarkable player who's made one egregious decision in his life to leave Steph for Kyrie. Other than that, he's a hell of a player, and I like him. Do you look at this Phoenix team and go, okay, what's the level of pressure you think is on KD? What are reasonable expectations?
A lot. So much. Okay, now you're talking about KD.
Well, listen, Durant has accomplished everything.
So this is basically just hearing what Nick Wright has to say, because Colin not really.
With the exception of what he went to Brooklyn to accomplish, what he is trying to accomplish in Phoenix, which is be the unquestioned leader or unquestioned best player on a team that hadn't won a title and go lead them to a title, even if you're not the traditional leader.
Not good enough.
I do think when we are, I have heard people call him, one of the 10 or 12 greatest players ever. He is not that. Is he one of the 20 greatest players ever? Unquestionably. Is he in the top 15? It's close. Him, Giannis, Moses, Dr. J, pick your two favorites and you have guys who are in the top 15. But he has that one box left unchecked. So I do think there is pressure in that regard.
That's a big box.
I don't think there's pressure as in this regard. Like, if they don't win, it's a failure by him, because I don't think this team is great. I think Bradley Beal, it's going to be very interesting seeing if Bradley Beal can adjust. You're right, Chris Bosh and Kevin Love both adjusted to far different roles, but they were also bigs, and they were also deferring because of LeBron James. That's a different situation. The other question for Phoenix is this. Is their best, is moving forward, is Devin Booker better than Kevin Durant? I know a lot of people think that. I do not think that yet. I don't think the other teams around the league, with how they guard Durant, think that yet. But if Booker takes another leap, and then Durant's your second best guy, that could be a formula. I just don't think this team has enough depth or defense.
If Booker went that good and KD had a little bit of a decline.
Once again chosen to go somewhere that maybe in a year or so he's going to wish he hadn't, but because of the new collective bargaining agreement, it is going to be very difficult to trade him now that they've done the Bradley Beal trade.
So I got into a discussion with a friend, smart friend, never been a fan of LeBron. And there's a lot of different reasons for it.
Is this LeBron? Are they done with it?
And I said, he never had
to make my own thing. That was funny that he posted that on Instagram. Alright, that's all I really care about. Let me know your thoughts on it. Make sure to like, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. This is the sports talk we're going to be rocking with. Getting back on TV. Obviously not together, but hopefully. Anyway to, post first take, let me know.